Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's get some emotes in chat, please. Let me see them emotes. Loving these emotes, guys. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming.
I expect a ton of people.
Oh, I love this, guys. This is great. This is really good, guys. Keep it coming. Ooh, I like the dead mouse ones. Nice. Starting very soon, guys, so stick around. So many colors, so many shapes and sizes. I love it. All right, guys. I think we're ready to start. I think we're ready to get into this. Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? My name is Brian. Today we got a special live build. Today we're doing the RTS NEURON PewDiePie giveaway PC. And we're going to be showing it off today as we build it. And essentially, we're going to be building this machine, and we're going to be announcing the winner of the giveaway to me on the 5th.
That is correct.
No one's winning it today. We're really just showing it off to kind of build the hype, to let everybody know what this is all about. So for anybody that's not familiar with the fact that this is going on, we're trying to spread awareness so that we can get more submissions, and that way we can go ahead. And we can, announce that winner as soon as possible, or on April 5th, that is.
So in case you missed it, yeah, April 5th is when we're going to announce the winner. I know a lot of you guys were talking on social media. It's like, oh man, we're going to announce the winner today. That is not today. Today we're building the PC that will be given away. So we still got some weeks left. Just stay tuned and enjoy the build. That's it for me.
And that was Lewis on the mic, everybody. I'm sure you guys all know who Lewis is. Always here on the stream, always starting it off. But today it's just gonna be me, PJ, and everybody in chat. So it's looking like it's gonna be a fun time. Typically when I've done these in the past, it's always, we always have a nice guest on. It's usually the person that we're building the PC for. And this time it's not for anybody. It's for somebody. It's gonna be a winner. Hey, there's not PJ. That's Lewis. Lewis pointing out the machine that we're about to build out, and again, this is going to be for the winner. So we're really excited to show this system off and to get this all built. And yeah, this is going to be a good opportunity for us to essentially engage with the chat. So if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, please feel free to do so. This is going to be your time. Whether or not you're a fan of PC gaming, PC building, video games in any capacity, or if you're just here because you're a PewDiePie fan, this is the place for you guys. This is definitely going to be a good time for all of us. So it's going to be great. Bye, Lewis. Say bye. Say bye, Lewis. Say bye, everybody. Bye, Lewis. Lewis has work to do. And that's PJ there in the background. PJ getting psyched. PJ getting ready. But while PJ gets ready, essentially, I'm gonna go ahead and basically show off the specs for the machine that we're gonna be building. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this PC that we're going to be giving away to one lucky winner is an RTS NEURON. And the reason it's an RTS NEURON is because it is a ready-to-ship system. We're essentially doing this to also promote one of our recent additions to our inventory, which is essentially these ready-to-ship systems. So, I mean, all of our machines are custom built to order. But what we're doing now is we actually have machines that are actually already built. That way you can just place your order, and then within 1 to 2 business days, you get your machine right after you order, so you don't have to wait. And we only have a limited amount of these at any given time, so it's always good to to check the availability of these on the website. So let's run through the specs real quick, just to see what we're building right now. So this is a NEURON. It's got a 500 watt power supply. It's got the ASRock B450M Steel Legend motherboard. We're doing standard air cooling with this one because we're doing an AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor. But even though it's air cooling, it's still really awesome. I know that the air cooling that comes with Ryzen processors is actually really good. I mean, it's in my opinion, it's actually one of the better. It's probably the best stock cooler that's out there. So I mean, no sacrifice there. We're using the single 6GB NVIDIA EVGA RTX 2060. So this is an RTX powered machine. It's a very powerful GPU. It's considered the budget oriented RTX card, but still very powerful when you compare it to that of the the 10 series cards. For the RAM, we got 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz HyperX Predator DDR4 RAM, 16 gigabytes. That's really all you can ask for a gaming machine, so this is perfect. And then we got the 250 gigabyte Seagate Barracuda SSD, and that's going to be the OS drive. We also have a 1 terabyte Seagate Firecuda SSHD for the storage drive that we have in there. So you got plenty of space to store all your games in there. And all of this is going to be packed inside of our Origin wooden crate armor. So anytime we ship out any machine that basically has glass on it, we ship it out in these really awesome crates. And I'm sure you've seen these crates all over the place and all these unboxing videos and share it across all social media. It's a great unboxing experience when you get one of our machines here. And then, of course, all of our machines come with a warranty lifetime 24/7 support. So if you ever have any questions or issues with the machine, you could always just give us a call at any given time. We have guys around the clock that are there to help out if need be. So just give us a call. You're never going to get, outsourced or anything like that, or you're never going to have to listen to an, recorded answering service. It's all there for, we got guys around the clock to help you guys out. And let's talk a little bit about what we got going on over at Origin PC. So right now, this is essentially the main thing that we're advertising today and kind of putting out there. This is the PewDiePie worldwide giveaway. Again, that's worldwide, guys, so it's not just the States. That's everybody there, and all the details are right there on the bottom on how to enter. And we already went over the specs for the machine, so let's talk about all the other promos that we got going on. So right now we got the Luck is on Your Side promo. So right now, for a limited time for the month of March, if you get a select desktop, you get a free 2 terabyte Seagate hard drive, the 2.5 SSHD, or you can get a 500 gigabyte SSD from the same company. And then you get free UPS ground shipping, which is great because it saves you money there as well. And then we have all of these awesome bundles that come along with it too, and I'm about to go through all of them. So right now we have the triple threat bundle, which is great because if you get one of our machines with an RTX graphics card, you get Battlefield 5, you get Anthem, and you get Metro Exodus, all for one. So I mean, that's a lot of games that you're getting there. It's about $180 right there worth of games that you're saving. So you're saving on shipping. You're saving on 3 different games. I mean, the savings just keep adding, guys. Right now is a good time to buy one of our systems. Then we have the RTS system, which I previously spoke about. That's our ready-to-ship systems. Again, rather than waiting for our traditional lead times, which can be anywhere between a week and a week and a half, because, again, we do build all of our systems once they're ordered. We have a handful of machines that are already built. All you got to do is place the order, and you get them within 1 to 2 business days. It's a really cool thing that we got going on now. We also have the Division 2 bundle. If you get a system with a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 processor, then you get a copy of the Division 2 as well. And then, of course, all of this is around the RTS NEURON PewDiePie giveaway, which PewDiePie and ourselves, we're working together to make this giveaway happen. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. And again, if you guys have any questions, all you guys got to do is basically ask away, and be more than happy to answer them. So PJ's just psyching himself up right now, but we have all the pieces right there ready to go. How do you enter the giveaway? So we actually have a Gleam set up. You guys should do a feature mode. So how we doing today, PJ?
Not too shabby.
Do you have your mic on?
No,
No?
I do not have my mic on right now.
Are you going to use it?
Probably. Yeah. I will probably use the microphone.
So you're not required to watch the stream to win it. You just have to enter the competition, which is on our social media. If you go onto our Twitter, our Facebook, any of our social media, all the instructions are there. And if you put exclamation point giveaway, it'll essentially tell you how you go ahead and enter the competition. Hello everybody, welcome. Everybody tuning in. Correct. No, wait, I cannot hear you. Speak.
Now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Awesome. So many questions. So I'm seeing a lot of questions with regards to where we ship. Again, this is a worldwide giveaway. So basically the answer to that question is anywhere. Regardless of where you're at, we will ship it to you. So aside from this, I mean, I guess this is a good time to talk about all the happenings that's going on with the video game world. Let's talk about video games that people are excited about. I mean, I'll just kind of kick off a topic that's on the top of my head here, but Borderlands 3 looks like it's coming. Gearbox just put up a post saying that basically they're going to be at PAX. And the artwork, the promotional artwork that they used, very much looked like it's going to be Borderlands related. So I'll be surprised if it's not. So I'm really looking forward to that, to actually see that in person. Halo on PC, yes, Halo on PC is going to be great. We were just talking about this yesterday because I was playing some Destiny last night, and that's going to be good. I don't remember the last time I played Halo. What about you, PJ? You ever played Halo?
Yeah, well, I haven't played Halo 3. That was the last time I played Halo 3. Last time I played Halo.
Last time I played Halo, I think it was Halo Reach.
Was that more the RPG version?
No, I don't think there was anything really different about it. I think it was just like, man, I don't even remember what made Halo Reach different, to be honest. It was just a sequel. I know that there was a firefight mode that really I really enjoyed, because when I was younger, I wasn't really good at PvP, or I didn't enjoy it too much. I just was, always really bad, so I just prefer to play PvE. But yeah, I really liked the firefight mode, although it wasn't the first game that had firefight. But yeah, Halo's going to be great. Does anybody know if that's going to be like an actual remastered, like graphical, or if they're just gonna actually make it look like the original graphics, or if you're gonna have the ability to swap? Because I know that they did a remaster once, and
What's
you had
up, Kazugi?
and you had the ability to go back and forth. No, you have to enter the giveaway. So if you visit our website and all of our social media, all the instructions are there. Also, if you put exclamation point giveaway, you also get the instructions as well. Right there. The chat has been, Hershey's just put it in the chat on Mixer. Origin PC / PewDiePie. Is it PewDiePie giveaway? Origin PC, yeah, it's just Origin PC / PewDiePie, and then basically you can enter the competition from there. And again, we are announcing the winner on the 5th of April. So we're not announcing it today, just to be perfectly clear. It's on the 5th that we're going to be announcing the winner. We haven't decided a time yet, but it's going to be on the 5th, so that much we know for sure. And it looks like PJ is off to the races. PJ, are you timing yourself?
Yeah.
Oh. PJ's got the clock and everything. PJ's trying to beat the clock. But yeah, I'm glad someone in chat mentioned Halo, because I can't say that I got fully into it. Like, I played it because my buddies had an Xbox, and I would always go to their house, and I'd play it. And, you know, like, I would just join them. And that was the extent of my Halo. But I've always been interested in the lore. I've always been interested in knowing what the game is all about. So I'm really excited to get into this. So it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to that. How about The Division? Is anybody excited for The Division? I'm really liking the white NEURON case that we have here. Let's try to get some multiple angles here. This is actually one of our newest iterations of the case, just in case you guys were wondering. Before this, we were using the Fractal case, and we were also using the Fantex case as well, which is still available if you get the system from the professional side.
Ms. Hot Shot, there's two 120mm fans in the front. They're going to go here, and then one 80mm fan that goes in the back. This guy.
There you go. And the two that are in the front, that's is that attached to the radiator?
No.
No?
There's no radiator in this.
Oh, that's right.
System.
That's
The
right.
RTS
It's
only comes with an air cooler.
It's an air cooler. That's right.
Yeah.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Yep. A games. I'm also excited for that game. I feel like that game is underwhelming in comparison to all the other titles that are released, but I'm actually very excited for that. Specifically because I never got into Dark Souls like everybody else, and I feel like this is going to be my Dark Souls. Like, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, "No, bro, just go play Dark Souls." I'm like, let me enjoy this, because I like the aesthetic, I like the artwork of all this. So, Sekiro looks like it's going to be really good. The giveaway is worldwide. Yes. The builder's name is PJ. It's actually on the top right-hand side of the screen if you guys can't see it there. Apex. Man, Apex is crazy, man. That's it's wild how the growth of that game, like how much it's grown in the short amount of time that it's been out, and it's only going to get better. It's pretty crazy. If they go mobile, that might seal the deal in terms of like the popularity of that game. But can it run Crysis? It could run Crysis. It could definitely run Crysis. Fortnite or Apex? Me personally, I like Fortnite. I can't say that. I'm sorry. I like Apex. The reason I like Apex more than I like Fortnite is because I just like gunfights. I'm not a big fan of the building mechanic. I never have been. I like it for PvE scenarios. But for PvP, I would like. Let me change that. I would like Fortnite if there was a cast time on building. So rather than Instacast walls, if there was like an actual like wind up time. Jungle Jim 2525, thank you so much for subscribing. Hashtag for the kids, everybody in chat. Hashtag for the kids, baby. All subscription and all the monies that go to the stream go to St. Jude for the kids. So thank you for that. We really appreciate that. What was that?
For the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids.
Only for the kids.
For the kids.
But yeah, if there was a wind-up time on the walls on Fortnite, I feel like that would be a little more fair because it would reward a skillful play rather than someone shooting me in the back. Let me just turn around and.
Look what I did there. That sucks. I hate when I do that.
How are you gonna say who won the PC? We're gonna announce it on our social media on the 5th. So stay tuned, guys, on the 5th. And we will announce the winner. Cyberpunk 2077. That is a game that I get mad every time I think about because it's like, then I'm just mad that it's not out yet. I really want that game to come out. That game is going to eclipse my life. Hashtag for the kids. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. Are all Origin PCs handmade? Yes, they are. Every single machine is built by hand. Nothing is done by like an assembly line or a factory line. I mean, it's a line, but it's not like there's no robots or anything putting it together. There's nothing like that. It's all hand built over here,
bin
guys.
with all the parts in it.
Yep.
With an assembler ready to grab it off the line and start putting it together for you.
Ugly burritos. Can it run Chrome though? I don't know. That's tough.
I don't think so.
Chrome is
These
yikes.
things, I don't know.
Join the giveaway. If you ! Giveaway, it'll give you the details. But if you go to originpc.com/PewDiePie, that's how you would enter the giveaway. PJ's doing all the work. Yes, he is, because PJ's the best in terms of all the building, man. PJ knows what's up when it comes to putting these things together.
I know what's up when putting these things together.
Can it run Internet Explorer? Every time someone says Internet Explorer, the very first thing I think about is the Rick and Morty meme of like the Butterbot, and it's just like they impose Internet Explorer, and Internet Explorer is like, what is my purpose? And it's like to install Chrome. It's like, oh man. So if you guys are in Mixer, Hershage is putting up the link as well for it's http://www.originpc.com/PewDiePie. That's how you get it. That's how you win. Ooh, $15 for the kids.
For the kids.
I love it. The
For
A
the
games.
kids.
For the kids,
For the
man.
kids.
That is
how that goes,
a
man.
very generous donation of you, man. Thank you so much. That is for a good cause too, man. That's what we like to see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, cover your ears.
Let's get some hype in the chat for that donation, everybody. For the kids. I'm loving it. Everybody's asking what can the PC do? It can do quite a bit, guys. April 5th.
It can power on.
It could
Turns
definitely
on.
power
It turns
on.
I guarantee you that.
I put the milk before the cereal.
That's silly. You like splashback in your face? That's what happens.
I mean, if you're careful, if you tilt the bowl when you
I'm
pour
not
the
trying
cereal.
to do all that, bro. That's why you put the cereal in the bowl first so it deflects the splash in your kata.
Yeah, you're right. Can it run Crysis 3? Of course
No,
it can.
can't run anything.
What?
Can't even run to the bathroom.
I mean, these PCs can run quite a bit.
These are awesome paperweights.
Nah, man, don't say that. He kids. What are the specs? That is a good question. Let me go ahead and go to the spec screen right now. I did announce it when we started, but I'll be happy to go back and forth. No problem. So right now what we're putting together is an Origin PC NEURON. It's got a 500-watt power supply provided by EVGA. It's got an ASRock B450M Steel Legend motherboard. We're using the standard air cooling that comes with the AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor, clocked at 3.4 gigahertz with a 3.9 max boost. GPU we're using is the 6GB NVIDIA EVGA GeForce RTX 2060. So this is an RTX powered machine. For RAM, we got 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz HyperX DDR4 RAM. Is this RGB RAM, PJ?
No.
No?
Yes, it is. My
Yes,
apologies.
RGB RAM for all the glowy stuff. And then for the OS drive, we got a 250 gigabyte Seagate Barracuda drive SSD. And then for the storage drive, we have a 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda SSHD. Something that Lewis and I were talking a little about last night while we were playing Destiny was SSHDs are actually really, really good. I mean, you get the capacity. You basically almost get the price and capacity that you would for a mechanical drive, but it's slightly faster since it's a SSHD. So those are really nice. And that's a terabyte, so you got quite a bit of space to store all your, extra games and files and things like that. And this whole bad boy is going to be packed in our Origin wooden crate armor. And you're going to have 24/7 lifetime support. Even if you didn't purchase a machine, I mean, you're going to get that support anyway, so that's a good thing. And then we got, of course, Windows Pro. Let's get back to the build. PJ, stop texting. Extra games and... No comment. How big is the wooden crate? The wooden crate's not that much larger than the actual box itself. I'd say it adds an additional 2 to 3 inches on each side. So let's see. So you see the crate, right? I'm not the crate. You see the box there. You have to account for the fact that we have to put the padding around it. So yeah, it's about like that.
I don't have a crate in here to show you.
Jungle Jim's like he's texting me. Shh. Sorry, I didn't mean to impose on your conversation, guys. What's up, Connor? Naticus, if you want to win it, you got to enter, man. Now, Chad, I've been fiddling around with all the knobs and the doohickeys, so just let me know how everything's sounding. I know I got music running in the background. I got me and PJ, so if you can't hear anybody or you can't, you want to hear somebody louder, just let us know. We like the feedback. We like to communicate here. You want it so bad, you gotta enter, man. How long has PJ been building? PJ, how long?
6 years.
6 years. Which is longer than I have personally even been into PC gaming. So that's crazy. PJ's been doing this before I even knew it was a thing. I've been into PC gaming for the last, I want to say 3 years. So he doubles my knowledge and experience. PJ's a bit quiet. I'm slamming PJ's mic.
Why are you slapping my mic for?
No, I'm slamming it. I'm not slapping it. People want to hear you, bro. People want to hear what you got to say. So what are you doing right now?
I'm saying things.
The thing is, I gotta constantly ride his fader because
if you don't, I'll just
exactly because once he puts the drill in there, it's like rest in peace, headphone users.
Say I won't.
What? Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, he's sounds like a car. Whoa! I heard you. I heard you. Hot breath.
It is pretty hot.
Is there a wide approximation how many entries would be out there? But I can't say, man. It's a worldwide giveaway, so it's gonna be a lot of people. But don't let that discourage you, because I mean, everyone who enters has an equal chance of winning.
Fucking G. Thank you. Awesome.
What you got there?
Well, I noticed when I opened up the AMD cooler for the 2600, the stock cooler does not. If you guys want to look, what camera am I on? Camera 1 or camera 2? Look, see, camera 1. The stock air cooler. I mean, if we're going to put RGB lights in the system and the memory's going to have RGB, I figured the cooler should have RGB. But the stock cooler for the 2600 that came in that box doesn't have one.
Not unless you get a Ryzen 7.
So what do we do with this? That's what happens. So I still got to hook up with the team in the back over in manufacturing, and they hooked me up with a RGB stock cooler.
Nice.
So now we're going to have a glowing ring that goes around the actual cooler.
A Wild Lewis appears.
Wild Lewis. Cool. So we're golden on this.
Nice. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the RGB.
Whoa, how long am I gonna take it?
The RGB cooler only comes when you get a Ryzen 7 processor. We got some. What a handsome builder right there. Is PJ looking to adopt a son? Hey, PJ, you want to adopt the son?
No.
Well, there you go.
No kids for me, sir.
No Hovens, no PJ JRs. No Pagers. How do you know if you won? We'll announce the winner on April 5th on all of our social media. So that's how you know if you won. You got to tune in. And we'll reach out. Do you build, Brian? Yes, I do build, actually. That's a cool question. I have my own PC that I put together, and I've been slightly upgrading over the last 2 years, and I finally got it where I want it to be. Like I say that, but then it's like if I think hard enough about it, there's always that little something extra that I can add to the machine. But for the most part, it's looking pretty solid. I like where it's at now. And yeah, I love building. I'm not as good of a builder as PJ. I'll say that. I'll be very upfront about that. But I think I can put together a pretty solid looking machine. My cable, what it is what separates PJ and I is our cable management skills. Like PJ's cable management far surpasses mine, like by a landslide. By a landslide, yeah. Is that your representation of a landslide?
No, it just goes beyond that too.
Okay.
I'm just trying to say,
Got
not
it.
just the cable management.
Gotcha. Yeah, exactly.
See, okay, now he's saying okay.
Shrouded Clown, you love Origin. Shrouded Clown, we love you, and that's what's important. What got me into building? That's a great question. It's difficult to say. Now I have to think. I just after playing a lot of console, like I used to be like a diehard PlayStation guy. Like I would only play PlayStation. I was always like on that side of the console war.
PlayStation 2 up in the rack.
Exactly. Like I've had a PlayStation my whole life. My parents always got me one. It's just kind of how it always happened. And so yeah, I mean, I had a couple of friends of mine that I used to work with, and they were like, "Yeah, man, like you don't know nothing until you get a PC and game on that." And I'm like, "Oh, it's how much more different can it possibly be?" Until I actually went over to one of my buddy's house and played on his machine. He was rocking a 980 Ti with an i7.
But the first time you ever actually put your hand on a computer is like actually to play games?
Yeah, man.
Wow, make me feel older than dirt, my friend.
I mean, obviously I would use computers for other things, but I had like a Mac and stuff, and it's like I tried playing games on a Mac, and obviously you can't really do that. So,
you know that Mac had a gaming console back in the 90s?
What was it called?
I forgot. That's how crappy it was.
Sorry for the breath.
I'm just saying, dude.
So yeah, I mean, I got into it. I basically started watching a lot of.
Are you going to pronounce the winner on your yes?
Yes, on April 5th we're gonna be announcing it. I'm like playing with all the knobs.
Yeah.
Hot air coming through.
Knob player.
But yeah, so I started watching a lot of tech tubers, Jay's 2 Cents, Bitwit, Linus, you name it. If they're a tech tuber, I've watched them. Gamers Nexus, and I've educated myself to the best of my ability. And then I finally committed. I bought myself a case when I had like almost no money, and I just for a month I would walk home every day, and the first thing I would see when I get home is my case, and I would constantly remind myself, you got to finish that. So I bought part at a time. I bought motherboard, bought RAM, bought CPU. Eventually got a GPU, and eventually I accumulated all the pieces I need to build a machine, and then I did it. And first try, it worked, and I was super happy about that. And ever since then, it's kind of just been like my life, basically. So, and now I work for a PC manufacturing company, so go figure. What are the specs? If you hit ! specs, they should come up in chat. But just in case you don't, I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the screen for you, since you're asking. Origin PC Neuron. It's a white one, by the way. 500 gigabyte, not 500 gigabyte, 500 watt EVGA power supply. ASRock B450. Steel Legend motherboard. Standard air cooling. not to scoff on the standard air cooling, because it is an AMD Wraith Spire cooling, so it's actually a really good air cooler. With an AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor, 3.4 gigahertz with a 3.9 max boost. We got the single 6GB NVIDIA EVGA GeForce RTX 2060, 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz HyperX Predator DDR4 RAM, and that is RGB RAM, guys. RGB everything. 250 gigabyte Seagate Barracuda SSD and a 1 terabyte Seagate Firecuda SSHD. All of that's going to be put inside of the Origin wooden crate, and all of our systems come with lifetime 24/7 US-based support. And that's US-based, not, you know, if you're international, you can still call and get our support. So it's for everybody that gets our machines. Let's get back to it. How we looking, PJ? What was the last thing you did, PJ?
I was trying to install the cooler, but the cooler is a little difficult to do when the motherboard is already inside the case. So I'm gonna take it back out, which is probably gonna ruin my time, but it's alright. Rather make it look good than make a mistake.
And that's important, guys. Always backtrack. Always you know, follow all your steps when you're building a PC. It's easy to I guess overlook something if you're trying to build in a certain amount of time, or perhaps you're new to it. PJ, what would you say is a common mistake for someone who is building a PC for the first time?
Incorrectly connecting the power reset, because they'll get the entire system complete. When they go to power it on, nothing will work. So immediately everybody goes into flip out mode and they start taking other things apart. So it's basically like a simple diagnosis. If you have a problem with your PC and it's not turning on or something, the first thing you want to do is you want to check all your connections. You want to make sure everything is properly connected right. The system turns on, you're not getting a post out of it, then you need to proceed checking other things. You need to start diagnosing your memory, taking the memory sticks out. One by one, I would test them. If the issue continues beyond that, then you could possibly have an issue with your CPU or something else. You know, these things aren't 100% perfect, and nothing always goes 100%. You get brand new components that come right out the box without, you know, with problems. That's how it goes, man.
There you go. Yeah, I feel like the front panel connectors is definitely something that can stump somebody who's never done something.
Everybody gets them confused. They don't know exactly where they're supposed to go, or, you know, so it happens to everybody. Happened to me.
Azir doesn't have an RTX graphics card. It does have an RTX graphics card. It has an RTX 2060. Sorry for the noise, guys. I gotta constantly ride that fader.
I am not sorry for the noise. Ha ha!
Well, I mean, PJ's not sorry for it because it's what he does. Is there an IO shield on there? Yes, he's already installed the IO shield. It's already put into the back of the case. Which is another mistake that I feel like a lot of new PC builders make. They forget to put the IO shield before installing the motherboard.
Yeah, that's a common mistake.
Although it's I feel like nowadays with a lot of high-end motherboards, or even not even high-end, just modern motherboards, like the IO shield is basically integrated onto the motherboard. So the only thing you need to do is install the motherboard. But I used to have a lot of trouble with that. On my very first PC, I spent like a good 10 minutes trying to get it on there. Jaws, if you want to enter, you go to originpc.com/PewDiePie. Victor, my day is going great. Thank you for asking. Cinnamon Bird 637 is following. Thank you so much for that follow. We appreciate that. PJ, do you have the Seagate Barracuda SSD?
I do.
Can you give it a little flash on the camera? Someone has requested to see it.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yeah, man, take your time. Can the PC use cassette tapes? With the proper adapter, it might be able to. Are we going to stream tomorrow? We are going to stream tomorrow.
Oh, this is getting exciting.
Wolfie GT just subscribed. Hashtag for the kids, everybody.
This just got super fun.
I'm sorry, Wace. There's a lot of movement in the chat. Let me, if you ask your question again, I'll look out for it, man. I'm trying to get all the questions I can. Sorry about that. Do we ship internationally? Yes, we do. And good luck to everybody that's that enters this competition. Getting a bit concerned about the drill. Why?
Who's getting concerned?
Have you ever made a table PC? I haven't personally, but those look really cool.
What's... Oh, one of these?
No, not the table itself, but like a desk that has like basically the parts installed, the parts of a PC installed. Like the desk itself is a PC.
No.
I've seen those before. I'd
like to work on something like that.
Oh yeah, I think we should definitely do. I think it should be like a project of ours. Like that sounds like a really cool project. I am scrolling back because I want to find Oasis. Oops, that's a lot of noise.
Yes, it is.
So PJ, what you got going on right now?
Well, I was going to use that initial cooler, which is the round circular one, but then realized that the square one has a lot more lights. So I'm going to use the one with the more lights.
Does Origin PC build with AMD GPUs? At the moment, no. As far as I know, we only have NVIDIA GPUs. But of course, all of these things are subject to change. Nothing we do is set in stone. What graphics card we're using? A 2060 RTX 6GB 2060 by EVGA, by the way.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
Is this overclockable? Yeah, it is. All Ryzen chips have unlocked processors, so if you want to overclock it, you can. What motherboard are we using? We are currently using the ASRock B450M Steel Legend motherboard. So that's the motherboard that we're using. And there's the processor, Atreya, since you just asked. It's the Ryzen 5 2600 6-core 3.4 gigahertz processor with a 3.9 max boost. Yeah, Pembo, we like doing these live builds, man. It's a good opportunity for us to show off, what we do here in house. I mean, what PJ's doing is not anything exclusive. I mean, this is essentially how all of our systems are built in house. So, we like to show this off and educate anybody who might be interested in doing PC building themselves, or if you're like me and you just like watching PCs being built. I've spent many an hours watching PCs being built by other people, just because I enjoy it. It's therapeutic for me. And this build is 14. It's right around there. It should be $14.99, and that's actually the RTS. They start at $14.99, or they are $14.99 if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually go over to our promos, take a look. There you go. Starting at $14.99. Ready to ship systems. So yeah, what this is all about basically, guys, is if you guys didn't know, all of our PCs are built to order, meaning that you place an order, and as soon as the order gets processed and the payment goes through, we got people in the back that they go to the inventory, they grab all the parts, they put it in a bin, they toss it down the line, the builder gets it, puts it together, then we integrate it, we test it. What do you mean?
RTS systems?
No, well, I'm explaining the traditional process.
Oh, yes.
RTS skips all of that because we have systems that are already built that can ship out immediately right after you order, so you get it within 1 to 2 business days. PJ was looking at me like over the camera. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
I was looking at him like, what are you talking about?
VanZan27 just subscribed. Hashtag for the kids. Thank you so much for that. Again, all subscription monies, all donation, every little cent we get on the stream goes towards St. Jude to help the kids in need. So we appreciate that subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah, the one in the RTS picture does have water cooling, but that's actually a good observation. RTS systems don't have water cooling, right, PJ?
Not to my knowledge.
We should update that. Do I have a chance of winning if you have a lot of points on Orton? I don't know. If you're talking about EA Origin, no. PJ, what's your fastest build time? Granny Nani, thank you so much for your subscription. Hashtag for the kids. All these subscriptions today. I'm loving it. Can we break a subscription record? We should have like a tally of how many subscriptions we get per stream. PJ, do you know what's like the fastest you've ever built a computer? Specifically a Neuron?
A Neuron? These?
Yeah.
Not these in per se. You know, I haven't really timed myself from beginning to end to see how quickly I could build them, but they're done relatively quick. Now, the one that I tell you off the top of my head that I built super fast was a fractal mini C case. Like I think I averaged like a time of like 26, 27 minutes.
Wow, that's fast. That's super fast. We couldn't have a stream if you built that fast.
No, you couldn't.
Pew showed the cable management on his system. You know who did that? That guy right there. That's who did that. Wait, have you built every PewDiePie machine?
I've built 2 of his 3 systems. I built the very first PewDiePie system. I built the Chronos. I built his Neuron. I don't recall if I built the desktop for him. I probably did.
Uberzo123 just subscribed for the kids as well. Thank you so much for that, guys. Let's keep these subscriptions and donations rolling, man. This is awesome, man. This is great. Thank you so much for that. For the kids, what is the power supply? The power supply is a 500 watt EVGA power supply. Supernova. When do we know who wins? That's a great question. We are announcing the winner on April 5th. For the kids. You got that right. Wow. We're getting all these subscriptions today. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Oh.
PJ, you didn't subscribe. You can't say you're welcome.
No,
you gotta say thank you.
I bring the people to subscribe.
You bring them.
I bring the subscribers.
Supernova. Nova just reminded me. Did anybody see Captain Marvel? Any Marvel fans in chat?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I mean,
some people who haven't watched Captain
Marvel.
Well,
no spoilers, guys. Let's not be that person. But just, you know,
I don't want to look at the screen.
Whether or not you saw it, yay or nay, I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was pretty good. For the kids, you're absolutely right. What graphics card does it have? This is a 2060. Another subscription, man. Wow, I cannot keep track of all these subscriptions. Thank you so much, Billy and Phoenix. We really appreciate that. And that was with a Twitch Prime. So if you got your Twitch Prime sub just out and about, and you haven't used it yet, it's a good opportunity. It's for a good cause, guys. I think I opened up a can of worms, and I will quickly close that can of worms. Yeah, it's a 2060. So I mean, RTX. It's not the craziest RTX card, but I mean to say that is like irrelevant because all the RTX cards are really, really awesome. I mean, they all have, they're really powerful. Oh, let me turn that one.
You have weak ears, boy.
I don't have weak ears. I just want to make sure that I'm not destroying chat's ears.
Weak, son. Weak.
PJ alone working while. This is working too, guys. Come on. Great music. Glad you like it. We're using Monster Cat. There's the that's the SSHD. Is it correct?
This is the Fire Cuda, yeah.
Yeah, I think someone wanted a quick shot of it. I mean, it's nothing fancy.
Let me mount it to the bracket.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll show it off.
It's also good opportunity for you to show off how the bracketing system works on these systems for anybody that might be curious.
Man, nobody's curious about things like that.
I mean, if you want to put some hard drives in your system, that's definitely something to know. If you're going to win this machine, don't you guys want to know how to use it? You got to know how to use it.
Plug and play, son. Plug and play.
How do we choose a winner? We're randomly selecting a winner from all of the entries and all the submissions. And we're announcing that on April 5th. So stay tuned, guys.
All right, there you are.
So that's the SSHD.
And there's the...
And then the SSD is also in there as well. And they're both Seagate drives. So PJ, how many drives can you put in the system?
You can, well, if you really want to get crazy, depending on the motherboard that you get, some motherboards can hold like 1 or 2 M.2s. This bracket here can hold 3 SSDs or 2.5 mechanical drives. You can put 1 3.5 here, or if you really want to get crazy, you put a stacker on top and you can put 2 more. So you can actually put 5 2.5s here and 2 M.2s. So you can put like 7 drives in this system.
Someone was asking the ports that are on the 2060. If I'm not mistaken, it's standard unless it's different.
If it's a Founders Edition, I'll show you guys right now. If it's a Founders Edition, usually they put the ports on the front. Like it's actually, if this is the video card inside the system, the ports are right here. But if I'm not mistaken, this 2060 is actually basic. You know, just standard. It's on the side.
Well, no. Someone wanted to know the I/O ports. So what kind of video ports does it have?
Oh,
typically it's an HDMI. 3 display ports, and if I'm not mistaken, the RTX cards also have a USB-C connector as well. And he's pulling it out now so we can take a look at it. You just give it a nice little camera shot. Ooh. Should we change the rating of this stream, man?
This is some rated mature crap.
I'm just saying, like you're taking it very vigorously right now, PJ.
Play some booty music. Take it off. Take it off.
Let me say scrub
Take
the
it
ground.
off.
Scrub the ground.
There you go. See ya.
Nice. And take a look at the ports. So what do we have there? We have an HDMI, a display port,
and a DVI.
And a DVI. It only comes with 3 connectors?
Yeah, it's a 2060. Huh. What else you want to plug in this thing?
Well, I mean, the 1060 has...
Well...
EVGA 1060 has more ports.
This is an EVGA 2060.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure why, but there you go. It's a thick card. You're absolutely right about that. That's a beefy heatsink right there. So the cooling is going to be excellent on that thing.
Cooling.
Cool, man. But yeah, EVGA makes really, really good cards. I've owned 2 in my life, and both of them worked solid, and I never had anything like, no issues with them whatsoever. They're bulletproof. Can it handle VR? Of course it can. All RTX cards are VR capable. Is that the one that takes up 3 slots? How many slots does that take up?
What?
The card? 2, right? 2. It's a 2-slot card.
Yeah, no, the bigger size ones, like I think it's the 2070s and 2080s, and that was the first gen of the RTX series. Those took up 3 ports.
Cameron asking, is DisplayPort better than HDMI? Yes. You can yield a higher resolution with DisplayPort. I had an EVGA 1080. It was great. Yeah, I have a... No, I don't have an... I had an EVGA 1060, and that was solid. That was my card for a while. My very first card was EVGA... No, it was an MSI 1050 Ti. And then I ended up giving that one to my brother. And then I got an EVGA 1050 Ti. And then an EVGA 1060. And now I currently have an Asus card.
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know what you're doing.
There you go.
But keep doing it.
Can you see better?
Yeah,
right,
actually,
cool.
yeah.
And that's what I was doing. So there.
What kind of CPU is going to be on here?
Don't worry about that mess right there.
CPU is the AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor. How do you enter the giveaway? Go to originpc.com/PewDiePie. And all the information will be there. 2 rear 120s? No, he's not using 2 rear 120s. That's the front of the machine.
This is the front. This is the back.
This PC is going to be a beast. All of our PCs are beasts. But yes, this one in particular is going to be a beast. Victor likes pizza. We like pizza too. Back
I like
here,
pizza. I like
back
pizza.
here, we call that one thing and one thing only. Pizza time.
Tackling fuel.
It's pizza time.
Tackling fuel.
When will it be rolled out? On the 5th, April 5th. Your donation didn't show up on screen. I'm sorry about that. The first one did. A Games, you did. If you put up another one, let's see here. Yeah, your donation went through A Games, but I'll go ahead and I'll put it up there for you again. There you go. Just so you can see it. Is the giveaway worldwide? Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. So right now, we got a bunch of promos going on. I'm just going to go ahead and run through all of them. Right now, we got the luck is on your side for the month of March. So if you get a select desktop, you get a free upgrade to a 2 TB Seagate FireCruda 2.5 SSHD, or you can choose to get a 500 GB Seagate Barracuda 2.5 SSD. You get free UPS ground shipping and a bunch of stuff, and I'm about to go through all that right now.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
So right now, you get the RTX triple threat. So basically,
Triple threat.
3. That is 3. Not 1, not 2, not 4.
Uno,
but 3.
dos, tres.
So if you get a
Spanish.
RTX...
That's how you say it. Sorry. Get a little carried away.
Un, deux, trois. That's how you say it in French.
What?
Yeah, I got you, boy. I can count to 10 in French.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, if you get an RTX graphics cards with any of our systems, including laptops as well, you get the triple threat. So you get the Battlefield 5, Anthem, and Metro for free. So that's awesome. You're getting 3 games for the price, for the price of none when you get one of our systems. So you're saving on shipping, you're saving on games. The savings are they're stacking up, everybody. And again, this is what we're promoting, not specifically this, but the RTS is essentially a new line of PCs that we have. Nothing different. The only thing that's different about them is the fact that they are already built and ready to ship. So essentially, we have a handful of these machines ready to go. All you have to do is go to the RTS portion on our website, which I can do that sometime in the stream. I'll actually go ahead and I'll play with the website, show you guys how to go ahead and put in an order if you guys want. But yeah, basically, you place the order, and within 1 to 2 business days, it's right there at your doorstep. Another bundle that we have going on right now is the Division bundle, the Division 2, that is. And right now, if you get an AMD processor, either a Ryzen 5 or a Ryzen 7 processor with your desktop, you get a copy of Tom Clancy's The Division 2, which is a game I'm very excited for. That's going to be really cool. And we're ready. And then last but not least, I'm futzling all over the place. This is what we got going on right now, guys. The Origin PC RTS Neuron Worldwide Giveaway, powered by Origin PC and Pewds. Celebrating the launch of our new ready-to-ship Neuron, we are going to be partnering with PewDiePie to give away this machine, which we are currently building right now, right before your eyes. So let's go back to the build. PJ, looking sweaty.
I am. Turn the AC up, son.
I mean, you could take the fan, bro. I'm good.
Take the fan. You want me to just yank the fan off the wall? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, you can if you want, or you
Yeah,
can tilt
no.
it. When are we announcing the winner? We are announcing the winner on April 5th.
On my birthday, August 20th.
What did we study? Man, I studied a bunch of stuff. PJ, what did you go to school for?
Web design.
Web design. Okay, there's that. I went to school for audio production.
You know how many years I was in web design after I graduated? 0.
Funny how that works, huh?
It's hilarious. I went in for web design, I graduated, and I ended up working for a contracting company for 9 years. I pulled all the permits for all the jobs that were done.
Jens Jensen asking, can you put a bro fist on it? You can actually put whatever you want on it. All of our machines that have a glass panel on it, you can do a custom UV print. So you can put whatever design you want. All you have to do is submit that when you place an order with the machine, and then we can go ahead and we can print that. Where on all of our social media. We're going to announce it on our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, our main website. Is PJ signing the build?
I could if they like.
Yeah, we would consult the winner beforehand. We don't want to just assume that we can just sign it. But if that's what the winner wants, we can do that. We can get that arranged. How much does the print cost? You know what? I feel like now is a good time to go ahead and check out the website.
Go ahead and do that.
I'm going to go ahead and shift over to our website, guys.
Go to
kind of
that
walk you through the process. So this is what our website looks like. So if you go to our main page right now, you get right there basically all the promos that I already showed you. So let's say you want to go ahead and put together a desktop. You go right here to NEURON RTS. Shop now. And then you choose whether or not. So we also have RTS laptops as well. So it's not just the desktops. So you go to customize. Then you get to do a couple of things like choosing the colors and stuff. So let's go ahead and do white since that's what we're doing right now. You could choose if you want lighting or anything like that. And the website has a nice little interface that actually allows you to preview the machine. Let's go ahead and we'll leave it as none. And then as you guys can see, now traditionally if you're in our configurator, which I'll show you after this, there would be multiple options here, but since this is ready to ship, it's all pre-selected for you. So all you have to do is just keep hitting continue, and as you guys can see, the price there is $14.99. Which is, you know, a really awesome budget-oriented machine. You're getting a lot for the price. And then as you guys can see here, the configurator is there, but everything's already pre-selected for you, so you don't have to do any of that work. All you got to do now, there are multiple options that you guys can add on here, so that's why the website says starting at, because there is a couple of options here. For example, if you want to add a capture card to your machine, you can go ahead and you can do that. If you want to do some streaming. Once you hit continue, you have the option for some peripherals and extra stuff here. So all orders come with a shirt, mouse pad, poster, stuff to just get you acquainted with the Origin PC family. And then if you need to, you can always get yourself mouse, keyboard. We're a one-stop shop. We have everything that you could want out of a gaming machine here. It's not necessary though. You don't have to get any of the stuff. And then of course, add it to your cart. And it's basically like any other website that you would navigate on just about any online retailer. Just add it to your cart, put in all your information, and you're good to go. And we'll see how this varies. Like, so let's see if I went to the NEURON, you'll see that I have plenty more options. You see how I can go to Z3 Intel if I want to. Now this is, there's a lot more options here, but again, this is separate from RTS because there's a lead time associated with these machines. Typically these take anywhere between 14 to 15, 16 business days. You're assuming this is the site? Yes, it's on the site. All the information that we're discussing here is on the site, guys. So let's get back over to the build. Case looks sick. We're glad you like the case. Again, it's one of our newest, the NEURON.
One of our neural systems.
It's the newest iteration. It's because my brain is saying iteration before newest, so I'm saying nourished.
Little nation.
It's the newest iteration of our NEURON design.
You know the difference between there, and there?
What?
Okay. That's a no.
I mean, yeah, I do. Grammatically speaking, yes.
That's a no. You're one of those people that hurt my feelings online.
What do you mean? Like there, and there?
Yeah.
Like, hey, go there. That belongs. That's theirs.
Yeah, I could say it. Can you write it out?
Of course.
All right, just checking.
Payment method. We have a bunch. We accept all major credit debit cards. We do check wire. You can pay with food. You can pay with donuts. PJ likes donuts.
Food. I like food.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can get another shot at this bad boy here. Bam. It's coming along pretty nicely, PJ.
Mm-hmm.
What are the specs for that PC, Brown Rice? I got you. Here are the specs.
I'm glad you asked.
500 watt power supply. This is a NEURON EVGA power supply. ASRock B450M Steel Legend motherboard. Using the standard air cooling that comes with the AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor. The single 6GB NVIDIA EVGA RTX 2060. 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz HyperX DDR4 RGB RAM, 250 gigabyte Seagate SSD, and the 1 terabyte Seagate FireCuda SSHD, all packed inside of our wooden crate. So there's the specs. Anyone play Sleeping Dogs? I haven't personally played Sleeping Dogs, but it does look like a cool game. PUBG PC. Of course you can play PUBG on this PC. That's actually a good point. We are using the RGB version of the Wraith cooler, which only comes with Ryzen 7 processors. But since, you know, we wanted to add a little bit of flair, we pulled the last minute audible there, and we got ourselves the RGB version of that cooler.
Yes. Because we're gonna put a couple RGBs in here. Why not make the CPU fan
You're
light up?
1000% right about that. We gotta make this looking good for the winner. How to win? Go to originpc.com/PewDiePie. And then enter the competition.
Pewds.
Pewds.
Pewdie pizzles.
Could you play Apex on it? Of course you can, man. We love Apex.
I think of cars when I hear Apex.
Just Cause 4? Yeah, you can play that too. Kuzi sums it up. You can play anything on it.
Where's Kuzi?
He's in there.
Hey, baby.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
We love Kuji. Kuji and Kuzi. Kuji down to the socks.
What's going on, baby?
How often do you guys change thermal paste? I change thermal paste once a year on my computer. I don't think you need to, though, right, PJ?
I don't think you need to, but it's good to do it. You always want to do routine maintenance to your system, whether you think it needs it or not.
Yeah.
It's always good to have upkeep on it.
It's like topping off the fluids in your car. Like, you just should do it, you know?
Well, no, in cars you're required to do that.
Well, well, yeah. But you know how, like, oil changes are recommended oil change after X amount of miles?
Yeah.
You don't need to do
nowadays, yeah, you don't need to do it, but if you want your car to run in its optimum performance, you're going to do an oil change. I don't have to. It's like having a cryo. I don't have to change the liquid, but do I like looking at sludge eventually? No. Yes, that crap turns into either sludge or, yeah, it doesn't look perfect.
Should we sub to PewDiePie if you want? It's your YouTube account. You should do with it as you wish. Terran do you have a chance to win? If you enter the competition, you do.
I love zip ties.
He likes his zippies.
I love my zippies. I like zip ties so much.
I
got another bag of zip ties.
When I was going through the back the other day, and like you have a box labeled zip ties, and then under it says parentheses zippies.
That's my container of zip ties. That's what I call them. You got the zippies? Yeah, right here. Cool.
Nomi Jan, that's a great question. Do you have to pay for shipping if you win? No. If you win, how will you be told? You'll be notified with all the information that you enter in the giveaway. So email. How does one enter? Go to originpc.com/PewDiePie. Joseph asking, what game do I play on PC? Right now, I'm playing a lot of Destiny. I kind of fell off of it when it initially launched, but since they added a lot of content to the game, I'm actually getting back into it, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it now. Playing it with some people in the office.
It's your destiny.
Saw him holding the RAM earlier. Yeah, the RAM is a good looking RAM.
Thank you.
Terrando, I love you, Brian. I love you too, man. Thank you. Warframe's awesome. Oh, thank you for actually correcting the spelling of my name there. Appreciate that. There's one thing all Brians with a Y have in common. We do not like being called Brian with an I. How many people have entered? I don't know the answer to that question, but I can only imagine it's going to be a lot of people. Let me switch the camera here since PJ. Nice little adjustment there, PJ. Good eye. Yeah, we will notify you email. We announced the winner on our social media, so if you're, for whatever reason you don't think you got the email, just double check, and we actually announced the name. But yeah, going back to what spec PC do I have? That's a good question, Shadow. I built my own computer, firstly, just so you guys know.
It's gonna blow up eventually.
It's not gonna blow up. It's doing really well right now. It's actually performing excellent, to be completely
standards.
honest. No, not to standards that PJ, stop raining on my parade, man.
Parade really isn't that big.
Let me answer the guy's question, man. So
I don't think you want him to answer.
I have a
Plug your ears.
I have an 8700K for my processor. I have a 1080 Ti for an Asus Strix 1080 Ti for my graphics card on a Asus eGaming, the Z390 eGaming motherboard. I have what else do I have? I have 16 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz G-Skill RAM. And I just got myself a brand new Corsair 240 millimeter cooler.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's a nice little build. It took me a lot of time. I mean, I've been upgrading parts slowly but surely over the years. Why are we not using an AIO liquid cooler? That's a good question. This is really a budget-oriented build. Our RTS neurons, the ready-to-ship neurons, are budget-oriented. And to essentially, keep that cost down, the air cooling is just a smidgen cheaper than liquid cooling. So that's why. And it still cools very well.
Oh, Brian, correction. This does have 3 ports.
Aha. What ports?
It has a 3 slot.
Oh yeah, it's a triple slot.
I thought it was a double slot. My apologies.
Oh wow, that's a big card.
That's a big card.
What do you think of the GTX 10 series reference coolers? The blower style. That's the blower style, right, PJ? The reference, the 10 series reference. That's blower.
This one?
No, for 10 series.
For 10 series, that's a yeah. I think they're blower styles.
Yeah, they're blower. Yeah, I personally like the fans on the cards. Although, in theory, aren't blowers just better in cooling?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's better for the system because it's blowing the hot air out of the case and it's not going into the case at all.
These are good cards. How do I want to do this?
See what else we got here. This music's pretty cool. Looking sweet. We're glad you like it, man. It could be yours. All you got to do is enter, and you have every possibility of winning this. Hey, PJ,
Hey, Brian.
What does PJ stand for?
You
don't have to answer that.
PJ?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Is it PJ on your license?
No. I will say it's a pretty German name, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Paul?
Nope.
Is it Peter?
Nope.
Is it... I'm done with P names.
It's not Penelope.
Is it Philip?
Could be. No. Nope.
PJ.
It's that one right there. Hot Pasta's got the name right. That's exactly how you write it.
Oh, I missed it.
Hot Pasta. That's how you spell it right there. Come down. 4:15 p.m.
4:15. There it is. No, wait. That's
4:15.07.
not... Oh, there it is. PJ. That's exactly how you spell
That's
it.
exactly how you spell it right there.
Peejay.
That's how it looks like. That's what it says on my license.
That's how it looks like on his license, guys. Professional juggernaut.
I like that.
I like that too. Chat, let's come up with all the possible PJ names.
God, no. Look what you started.
I like professional juggernaut though. So far that's my favorite.
I love these little portholes.
Patrick Jesus.
What the?
No. I'm sorry. It's Patrick Jesus. That's what it is.
No.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
I don't have my wallet. I would have showed you, but so you could be like, oh, all right. But
P. Jorn. Philip Granger. That's a very specific name.
Hell no, it's not it. Sorry for the guy who has that name.
Pajama Jones. That's so far that takes the cake.
It's Pajama
Jones. I like
Dude, that
one.
sounds like an alter ego.
That's actually.
I need some silk PJs now.
Next live build, you're wearing pajamas.
Silk PJs with a cigar in my mouth. Ah, yeah.
Is there such thing as modular 500 watt power supplies or no?
I've never seen one.
No, right? Typically, if it's
I'm not gonna say no, but I personally have never seen one, so I'm not gonna tell you no. I just know that EVGAs is not modular, but it's a really good power supply. I like it.
Okay.
If I was doing a budget build and this was a go-to option, I would definitely go for this.
Yeah, I honestly, like, if I'm getting a 500 watt power supply, at that point, like, to me personally, it doesn't matter that much. But for those of you that have preference, yeah, there are options. Excuse me, where you can purchase it, and it's all black cable. But typically, that does increase the price of the power supply by a little bit.
All right. Take this off. That's fine.
How do you enter the giveaway? originpc.com/PewDiePie. Someone asked earlier if there's RGBs in this. Yes, there is. There is RGB lighting. Rest assured. Where is the giveaway? The giveaway's on our website. Go to originpc.com/PewDiePie. The Dark 47 following on Mixer. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Glorious RGB. RGB everything. Performing jazz hand. That one is a good one. I like it. That is my favorite. Is there a big price difference between building this and getting this pre-built? Not necessarily. I mean, you can, in theory, configure the same machine outside of ready to ship. The only difference is that you're going to have to wait the lead time if you configure it that way. Now I want pizza. Me too, man. God. I'm just gonna keep drinking water.
Yeah,
imagine that it's pizza.
You do that. I'm gonna go eat pizza after this.
Tomorrow is Pie Day, PJ.
Dude, I'm going to this barbecue spot on Friday. You don't even know.
Off-topic question: what's your dream car? That is off-topic, but a question that I'm sure PJ and I would love to answer. PJ, since I know that you're the car aficionado, what is your dream car?
A roof.
Okay.
You have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, do you, right?
I know that it's spelled RUF, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Okay,
Roof
so
is a company that what they did was they got Porsche bodies, and they just rebuilt them to what they thought Porsche, a true Porsche should be. And they have one that they came out with in the late 80s, early 90s called a Yellowbird.
Mm-hmm.
That they came out, they revamped it again this year, but the original Yellowbird, which was interesting, I read about it not too long ago, is that it was considered the fastest car in the world at the time that it came out. And then when they were talking about that car, they said when they did that pass and they was considered, when it got that title, they were saying that the turbos in the car weren't even running towards optimum performance. There was something wrong with them. So imagine getting that title and there's something wrong with the car.
Yikes.
Imagine what it would have ran if it was running at its optimum performance. That car could have hit like a little over 220 miles an hour. And it's just sick. I love Porsches, dude. Porsches are just... I'll take any Porsche. Give me a GT2, GT3, 911 Carrera, 918 Spider.
Me personally, I feel like
I like the Macan. The Macan is that new little mini SUV that they have. That little sucker looks fresh.
I think my dream car is pretty simple in comparison to yours. I just want myself a Subaru, a WRX STI Impreza. That's always been my favorite car. Every iteration seems to be like
I like
awesome.
the Bug Eye.
The Bug Eye one, the round eyes.
Yeah.
I like the one right after that.
We have a coworker. I have a guy that works in my manufacturing area that has an 800 horsepower STI.
Is that the silver one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the version. That's my favorite iteration of that car.
If you guys want to check him out, his name is STI_Bubbles.
Bubbles.
On Instagram.
Bubbles.
That car is insane. And I think he even just bought an Evo now. He has an Evo 8 too now. He's a little car collector. He has an S2000. That's his daily. His S2000 is his daily. And then he has a Subaru, which is his project car. And then now he just brought an Evo 8. Koozie
right.
rocking the dad car.
So someone in chat was asking, and not someone, but multiple people in chat are asking how to enter the giveaway. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you how to do that, since a lot of people seem to be asking about that. So let's go back over to our display capture here, and I'm going to remove PJ's camera real quick so you guys can see. No, not PJ.
Somebody's gonna screenshot that shit. We got a lot of Porsches in Belgium. PJ would love to be, of course, man. I learned something about the Autobahn, too. The Autobahn is not just get on it and go like 100 miles an hour like everybody says. It does have speed traps. Bet you didn't know that.
Okay.
Did you know that,
as you
Brian?
guys can see here, we have a Gleam set up, and all.
I asked you a question.
Well, I'm trying to explain how to win this.
Everybody cares about the Autobahn.
Look, so you guys see, or if you type in originpc.com/PewDiePie, this page comes up. This is the very first thing you'll see. Scroll a little further down, enter below, and then all the instructions. There's multiple ways to submit, so all of these should count. It's 20 ways to enter. So all of these count as a submission. So you guys have 20 opportunities. So take advantage of all of them because they're all very simple to do. And all of them are right there for you guys to see. Follow OriginPC on Twitter. Follow Pews on Twitter. Retweet at OriginPC on Twitter. Tweet on Twitter. The list goes on. All you guys got to do is go to originpc.com/PewDiePie and you guys can see all the ways to enter right there. And the contest ends on 3/31. So you guys have quite a bit of time. And again, we're announcing the winner on the 5th of April. PJ, you look like you're almost done with that thing.
Yeah, it's because I am. And I'm still didn't move as fast as I wanted to. There's a couple little hiccups along the way.
Will you guys do a BIOS run?
BIOS run? I don't have a monitor to connect it to. I
All
can
of
show you. I can show you that it posts though.
All of our monitors are currently allocated for the stream. Although maybe
You want me to do extra work? Is that what you're saying?
PJ Sturge has a penny for you.
Why?
It just has a penny,
Penny,
for you,
penny,
bro.
penny for my thoughts.
Penny saved is a penny earned, bro.
Penny for your thoughts.
That's some money right there, man. Get that penny.
Half an Orange is all about feeling lost in the world, but knowing with friends and family you can slowly find your place in it. We like the metaphor of two astronauts in space.
Both Brian and PJ should sign if you win. Hey, man, if you win and that's what you want, we'll do it. I'll sign. PJ, will you sign?
I'll sign it, but you're not allowed to. You didn't touch it.
Okay, I can't sign it, guys. Sorry. Not allowed to sign it, guys.
RGBs, showing you some RGBs right there. Boom. Oh, look, there's another one.
Ooh.
Boom.
All that RGB. Are those adhesive strips?
Adhesive magnetic.
Adhesive. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you can only be one or the other.
No, it's a magnetic strip with a two-way tape behind it. So it's adhesive magnetic.
Nice. So it's on there.
So you shut the front door.
I was like, my finger was like going towards the beep button. But you said the front door, so we're good.
Because that's what I
We're
wanted you
good,
to
fam.
That's what I wanted you to shut the front door. I'll curse at you later.
Cursing me off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Set a card with your sign. I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Hey, don't mess with my CP. I'll be using it after I win. Hey, man. It's bold words, man. If it's yours, it's yours.
Look how you think, son.
What did PewDiePie's build have in it?
Ooh, PewDiePie's build was a RTX 2080 Ti. I think I had a 9900K in it. 16 or I think 32 gigs. Probably had 2 sticks, so it was probably 16 by 2. I had a 240 cooler in it. And everything was Corsair RGB lights. The entire system was Corsair RGB. That was the last build that I did with Kuzi, if I'm not mistaken. Kuzi, correct me if I'm wrong.
We're going to announce the winner on our website and all of our social media, guys. Who likes Lamborghini? Lamborghini Mercy.
Ugh.
So what is it that you're connecting the RGB lighting to the case, right? Is that pretty much last step? It looks like it.
Yep.
Well, you have to put the shroud over the power supply.
Shroud. Yeah, I gotta put that on.
How did you guys get into tech PCs? Man, it's just an interest that came into my life, and I realized that I actually enjoy it. And I stuck with it, and here I am. PJ, what about you?
I was actually friends with one of the owners of Origin PC before all this came to. So I guess when I decided that I wanted to make a career change from working for a contractor, I just asked him if he needed any help, and he said, "Yeah, come on through." And rest is history. I guess you could say I just got really lucky and fortunate. You know, I came at a time when there wasn't a lot of hands on deck. And they were just blowing up, making a really big name for themselves, and I really wanted to be a part of that. So I jumped along with the team, and here I am 6 years later, man. I really like it.
Yep. It truly is a blessing. Same. I just got lucky. I found out that the company is like very much like walking distance from where I live, and when I found that out, I was like, I'm just gonna submit an application. Probably not gonna get hired. No big deal. Whatever. It doesn't hurt to submit an application. 2 weeks later, I got called in. And I got a job in the sales department. And as PJ said it, the rest is history. Worked my way up to where I am now. Look at me. If I can do it, anybody can, guys. What kind of contracting did PJ do? PJ, what kind of contracting did you do?
Residential, no commercial contracting. We did the company was based out of South Miami, but they did work all over Miami-Dade and Broward County. And it was a lot of driveways, roofs, bathroom, kitchen remodeling, tile work, aluminum terraces, hurricane shutters, because, you know, here in Miami, everybody needs hurricane shutters. But that's basically the kind of work we did. The municipalities is where it got crazy, because when I first started, Miami-Dade County was run by a big area. So if you needed a permit for something, you would just go to one spot. But then every little city wanted something. South Miami, Pinecrest,
Yeah.
Cutler Ridge, Cutler Bay, Homestead, Florida, everybody. So now they all opened up their little municipalities. So now it wasn't just one location that you had to go to pull a permit. You had to go to like 30 different municipalities. So since we decided to start doing work in Broward County as well, you had to meet the criteria for all of those rules too, because everybody has different rules and regulations for whatever city you're in. Eventually, you just want to bang your head into a wall.
I mean, it is Wednesday.
No. I'm not banging my head into a wall.
Do it.
Not for me, sir.
do it.
How
How old do you have to be? That's a good question. Is there an age restriction? Let me double check. 18 years or older. So let's say you're 16 and you want to win. Get your brother, mom, or dad who's 18 years or older, and they can go ahead and they can submit for you. Thank you for those biddies. Appreciate that. Love you, Brian and PJ. We love you. Captain Cook, we see you. Thank you for that. Again, all the biddies, all the donations, all the money's made on the stream goes to St. Jude for the kids, guys. So we appreciate that. What are the specs for the giveaway desktop? I'll go ahead and I'll put the specs up on the screen one more time. Maybe 2 more times, because it looks like we're almost done with this. Currently, we are building the Origin PC NEURON. It's got a 500-watt EVGA power supply. The motherboard is an ASRock B450M Steel Legend motherboard. We're using standard air cooling that comes with the AMD Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor, clocked at 3.4 gigahertz with a 3.9 max boost. The graphics card is a single 6GB EVGA NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060. Power of RTX, people, it just works. 16 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz HyperX Predator DDR4 RAM, and that is RGB for those of you that might be curious. 250 gigabyte Seagate Barracuda SSD for the operating system for quick boot times. And we have a 1 terabyte Seagate Barracuda SSHD for quick game load times, and that's the game library. And all of this is going to be packed inside of our Origin wooden crate armor, and all of our systems that get shipped out come with 24/7 lifetime support. And those are the specs. A thing of beauty indeed, Jarno. You're absolutely right. Know me love from Pakistan. We love you. We love everybody in the chat right now. For those of you joining us, we really appreciate you guys here. Is it capable of run Minecraft? I don't know. That's a tough one. Minecraft is pretty demanding.
Probably not.
I don't know, man. It's a dice toss.
This thing runs Windows 3.1, dude.
I would give it a shot. Hope just hope it doesn't crash.
Pray to God. Boom! It'll just fry up on you.
Can it run Roblox at 60 FPS? Absolutely not. No, it cannot. What's better, a first gen Ryzen 7 or a second gen Ryzen 5? That's a good question. I can't say that I personally looked into them too much, but I mean, from what I understand, the trend typically is like the previous generation, like a second generation. Man, this is such a hard sentence to construct. I know what I want to say in my head, but it's like I'm having a difficult time saying it. Basically, for example, Intel i5. i5 processor from the 8th generation is pretty much like as good as like an i7 processor from not as good, but basically they scale. So yeah, to answer your question, it's pretty much like the next generation is always going to be better than the previous generation, so you can get away with scaling down to like an i5. But if you yeah, exactly, I'm thinking faster than I speak. That's my common problem. But yeah, I mean, if you're really trying to get into just like a solid gaming PC, like you can get away with a Ryzen 5 processor. But if you're trying to get like an optimal gaming and streaming performance, then you might want to consider getting like a Ryzen 7 processor. But can you do this? I mean, I can, but right now, like my green screen is attached to the chair, so I can't do this. But I know what you're talking about, Hot Pasta. I can't do it. Looks fancy. You haven't even seen it turned on yet. What happens if there are shipping issues? You know what? That's a valid question and a very fair question. And if there are shipping issues, we will indeed make it right on our for you. So if you get your machine and for whatever reason it shows up and it's damaged, just give us a call. Again, it's 24/7 tech support. And even if you purchase a machine, if you have any issues within the first 30 days of receipt, specifically, we account for this. We definitely understand that sometimes it can happen. And, we don't like it to happen, and that's the sound of me knocking on wood because we don't want it to happen. But if it does, we'll make it right. All you got to do is call us support, and we'll set you up. We'll have the machine come back in, and we'll provide you with with a fixed machine or a new machine if need be. Again, we make it right by the customer. So that's a valid question. What you got going on there, PJ? Oh, PJ right now is putting the magnetic feet on the bottom. And that's a cool thing that you should probably demonstrate. You see the feet there on the bottom, guys?
Yeah, let me demonstrate how you put magnetic feet on. Look. That's how you put a magnetic foot on.
Yeah, but the benefit of that, PJ, is the fact that you can reorient your PC.
Good question, Aguado.
You could reorient your PC however you want. So you can have it standing upright as it is, or you could lay it vertically if you want. Watching PJ build is so satisfying. You hear that, PJ? People are satisfied watching you right now.
Yeah. Thanks.
What do you mean, what if support doesn't pick up? We're open 24/7. Support will always pick up. Worst case scenario, all of our support agents are on a line. We have another set of support agents that will take your number, and then as soon as the support agents are available, they will call you right back. You don't have to call us back. We call you back. Magnetic feet are pure magic. PJ, you didn't even give me a warning, man.
Hell no, man. No.
You just turned it on.
No warnings for you.
And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, that PC could be yours. All you guys have to do is enter at originpc.com/PewDiePie, and this machine can be yours. That is a beautiful looking machine, PJ. I actually like the colored cables. It actually kind of adds a little bit of a flair to it. Yeah, that's really cool. The camera's a little off center. Screen inception. But let's take a look here. Oh. Let's give it a flip. Oh yeah, that looks sweet, man. That looks really good.
I like with the white.
Yeah, it looks really good with
hey,
the white.
Hey, look, it's Lewis.
Oh, look, a wild Lewis appears.
Oh.
Insert Pokemon music when you're walking in the bushes and you encounter
jungle music.
That's a clean looking build, man. Yeah, the white really sets everything off, I think. And look, that's PJ cycling through the RGB lighting that's in the machine. Yeah, something that Lewis said in the background is that the RGB is only for this particular system. Traditionally, on the ready-to-ship systems, the RGB option is not available.
This is a giveaway system. So
this is a giveaway system, so we're adding a little bit of extra flair for it.
We wanted to make it pop.
Of course, if you do get an RTS system and you want to upgrade it and you want to add your own, you can always do that. That's the beauty of our systems. They're not proprietary in any sense. I mean, our cases are, but we don't solder anything. We don't lock anything onto the system. They're fully upgradable. They're fully customizable. So all you have to do is upgrade it however you want. How do you enter the giveaway? One more time. You go to originpc.com/PewDiePie, and all of the entries are right there. I'll go to the site one more time. And this is the page right now. If you see this awesome brofist, you know you've made it to the right spot. And if you scroll a little further down, enter now below, all of the submission instructions are there. PJ, do you have any final words for the people in chat?
Sign up, win this system, man.
He worked super hard for this system.
Keep subscribing so we can keep doing it for the kids, man.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another thing, guys.
We
appreciate those subscriptions because it's for a good cause. All the money that we raise on our stream goes to St. Jude.
Subscribing so we can get to the kids means more to me than anything else, dude. I like all the hype. I like all the people that coming over and saying that they like all the work that we do and stuff like that. But the most part, the one that means the most, and I'd like to speak for everybody here, is just helping kids out at St. Jude's, man.
Of course, man. It's
As
all
a-
about the kids, guys. Just you give and you give and you get back.
The more research they can do, the more the more ways they can help and cure all these terrible diseases that these kids have, man. They need to be able to live live happy, fulfilled lives, dude. And they're unfortunately they go through stuff like this. So
Yeah, it's a stressful thought because it's no one likes to think about it, but it is a reality, and because of that reality, we're doing our best efforts to raise the money necessary.
Leo, for you, I cannot enter. I work for the company. I'm not allowed. So if I win, I'll turn around and give it away again. If that was what happened,
Yeah,
I wouldn't keep
basically.
this system.
So that is a solid build. I think we're gonna go ahead, and we're pretty much gonna wrap it up, guys. But
Mr. Unbelievably Small, no, the giveaway is not Americano only. It is
Worldwide.
worldwide. Wide.
oof, I'm back.
Oh, this best part. Oh, because it post my record is still amazing.
Rest in peace, headphone users. So wait, what was the build time on that? That was like a solid.
No, I
Hour
didn't
20?
stop. I didn't stop the clock, but no, it was longer than I wanted it to be. I could have done it much faster. But if I would have stopped, I would say we have 120. You guessed it right.
The light, it burns. Yeah, I know. That was a solid build. And again, thank you guys so much for joining. Again, guys, all you guys have to do is go to originpc.com/PewDiePie to enter. And you have multiple entries. You have 20 different ways that you can enter to get this PC. And we will be announcing this winner on the 5th of April. So stay tuned. We're going to be announcing it on all of our social media and our website as well. And we'll be reaching out to the winner via email, correct?
We're doing a stream.
Oh, we're doing a stream. Oh, so we're announcing it on the stream.
It says right there.
Oh.
Winner announcement stream.
And then we also reach out to them on email. So I
Just
mean,
like-
I'm not wrong.
It's like,
All right, so I'm gonna clear some things up. It's a stream, and then we're gonna announce the winner on stream. We're gonna send the winner an email, and they have 48 hours to respond. That's it. Because the thing is, we don't want to announce it on social media because that person may not be the official winner. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay. That does make sense. That's my error. But once we confirm it, don't we announce it?
Yeah, once it's confirmed, we announce it.
Okay, so there you go. So we're doing a stream on April 5th. All right. So we'll take one good look at that PC before we get it out. PJ's over there taking pictures.
I got a
Taking pictures
portfolio,
of his
man.
work here.
I got a portfolio I gotta maintain.
Flying it ever. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. We try to keep these streams entertaining for all of you guys. And good luck. Good luck to everybody who enters. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really hope that everybody that enters has a chance at winning that PC. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give away that PC on the 5th. Or announce the winner on the 5th. All right, PJ. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and wave bye to everybody. Everyone say bye. Give me some love in the chat, guys. Some wave bye emotes, whatever. And guys, again, enter for your chance to win. April 5th, we're gonna announce it. We're gonna make that happen. All right, guys. All right, I'm wrapping up. Bye, everybody.
The night we wrote Buzz Lightyear was one of the lowest I'd ever felt in life. My dad was really sick and I was far from home, struggling to return and be closer to my family. I had just watched Toy Story, and the more I watched Buzz Lightyear try and fly, the more I realized that that's what I wanted, to fly away from my problems. But I couldn't. On most nights, I'm just wearing my pajamas, staying up too late, 'cause I'm watching Futurama, thinking where's my drama,
that I say, hey.